Good evening, guys. Allow me a few seconds to set up the screen. I am just sharing my screen. Good evening, guys. Allow me a few seconds to. Good evening. Welcome to the program. Today I am not in LinkedIn Live. Possibly you can watch me live in YouTube. Uh, Today we are going to analyze a job description for a supply chain professional. I am just picking a live job from a job portal and going to discuss in terms of employer what he is looking for in the candidates in the supply chain domain. So before we go into the program, I will introduce myself briefly. This is my LinkedIn profile. My name is Pattabhiraman. I am basically engineer with PG degree in management and data science. I have been working in this large global organization for nearly 25 years, predominantly in supply chain areas. During various level, I have been working in different subdomain in the supply chain management. Last 10 years of my official career, I have been heading the supply chain function. Currently, I am CEO of the organization known as Thoughtware Training Private Limited. Coming to certifications of myself, I am a APEX certified professional. Also certified from Demand Driven Institute. I am a certified purchasing manager as well as project management professional. Coming to our organization, we are based in Bangalore, 4 years old organization. We provide both consulting and training in the field of supply chain, logistic, and procurement. Also, analytics related to supply chain. We operate under the headings of expert SCM. Hope you are able to hear. Any issues when you're maybe I have come out of my mobile. Now you check whether the voice is echoing. Is it okay now? Today I am going to take up a job posting for a position known as material planning analyst. This is for an organization Caterpillar. I hope many of you are aware about this multinational organization. This position is for somewhere in Tamil Nadu. They are not clearly specified what is the location, and we are going to see each one of their stated requirement in this session. Of course, I have downloaded this job description only today, but I am seeing this post for a very long time. Maybe it is there for last 6 months, 12 months. I am not sure whether they are not filled the original position or they are looking for many positions. So I am not clear on that. But still, we will discuss about this job. Coming to this posting, the level of position is not clear. They have only told material planning analyst. Whether it's a junior, mid, or senior level is not clear. Possibly in Caterpillar, they have a very flat organization. So even if you say 10 years experience. It could be a junior level in such a organization. They follow a very flat organization. Next one, they have given location as Tamil Nadu, but not clearly told where exactly is the location. Of course, salary is not specified. Previous number of years of experience is also not classified. But one thing you have to note, the title of position is called material planning analyst. Okay, it's not a executive or assistant manager or manager, it is an analyst position. So many such multinational organization call the position as analyst. Okay, so these are the general requirements or about this position. I am now going to take whatever specified in that job description and discuss with you. They have given job purpose and they have given the statement. This position collaborates with supplier to ensure execution to the planned order and schedule, and resolves issue with the supplier to ensure material availability for facility position. The incumbent works with the facility production scheduler, operation personnel to support facility production and point of use material availability, ensure availability of facility insurance, inventory accuracy, inventory system, planning parameters with the plan for every part to maintain planning integrity. Of course, you can see lot of things are put into one big paragraph. It means everything. It's maybe a higher level position, but they may place and provide the salary based on the experience, but it covers many of the areas. Okay, one is it is internal facing, may ensure the material availability for your own production, so that they are not idle because material is not available. So here we are not talking about a position which is customer facing. Okay, in the customer facing also you may have similar position, especially head of supply chain do that. You have to ensure both material availability at the plant as well as at the customer site. But here we are specifically talking about internal plant material availability. Works with facility production schedulers and operation personnel. So here more of engaging the utilization of the plant. Okay, here we are not talking about the customer, but you should ensure that the downtime due to non availability of material is less and the utilization is more. And one more thing, I am not sure why planning or guy should get involved with the inventory accuracy, which is predominantly a function of a warehouse guys. This is point is not clear whether a planning guy is also responsible for warehouse and physical inventory accuracy. They have clearly mentioned that the system stock should match with the physical stock, which is necessarily a function of a warehouse guy, not a planning guy. Anyhow, this is given as one of the requirement. Okay, coming next, job related statistics. They have given some important information. Number of suppliers per analyst less than 50 seems to be okay. Facility suppliers spend per analyst, they are talking about nearly half a billion dollar. I'm not sure whether it's per analyst. Even India, this figure seems to be much higher. So I am not sure why they are not watching the figure. They are releasing it, but they are talking roughly around 4,000 crores handling per analyst, which may not be correct. Other than that, the other point seems to be okay. So 500 million per analyst seems to be questionable. Schedule and release analysis. So it's a regular part and parcel of planning executives work there. Coming to job duties, is my voice echoing still or is it okay? Anita, is it okay? Is the voice okay? Okay, right. So coming to the job duties, once again, it is continuation of the job posting. Here, the statement says incumbent ensures timely delivery of material to the facility, collaborating with supplier to coordinate deliveries, shipping schedules, and work schedule to meet facility production plans, using supplier collaboration technologies, collaborates with supplier and operation to plan delivery of material for production. This function seems to be a combination of planner buyer kind of activity, because in most of the organization, planner directly do not interact with the vendor. That's where the purchasing department is there. But now there is a evolving concept of planner buyer, where he needs to coordinate both internally with the operation team as well as the externally with the vendor. So it's a joint responsibility, but the responsibility seems to be much wider. So here specifically they are talking about timely delivery of incoming material, apart from ensuring the material availability, meet facility production plans. Whatever I can understand is this position is responsible to maintain the utilization of resources inside the plant. So it doesn't matter whether you are producing excess or more than required by the customer. No, here we are talking about occupying your resources time. Okay, collaboration technologies they are talking. It's not very clear what type of technology are talking. Maybe there are a lot of techniques available. Maybe VMI is one technique, consignment manage inventory is one technique, and we have something like SRM. All these are possible, but here they have not clearly specified what are those technologies. Coming to the next job duties, actively collaborates with the supplier to perform root cause analysis, corrective action to resolve quality and supplier performance issue. This work may require planning for alternate manufacturing methods. So many things have been stuffed into this position. You must also act as a quality person in resolving the problem, and you should suggest alternate. So it's not supply chain function, but they have mentioned. I'm not sure a Caterpillar has to give a wrong statement in their job description. So knowing the quality tool is okay, but resolving the quality problem is not essentially a supply chain management position. And alternate manufacturing method is necessarily a process method. Okay, there are very well trained people available. They are also called production engineering people, or tryout people. They are to be involved in this position. I don't agree with this statement, but still they have put this as a requirement. Coming to the next job duties itself description seems to be wrong. We can do nothing about Caterpillar. This position analyzes established part schedule, production requirement, converting requirement into appropriate piece parts, requisitioning material, regulating inventory levels, and issuing work order. Of course, this seems to be a basic planning executive work, which is a part of supply chain profession. Analyzes engineering releases for changes and or new releases, and coordinates effective release dates to provide an efficient depletion of related existing stock. This is one additional activity. Possibly some organization, they also involve supply chain executives to manage engineering changes so that they can effectively control the inventory. So from this statement I can understand they want a person who have a very good knowledge on MRP, inventory management, and also engineering change management. Of course, that I can agree it can be a part of overall supply chain responsibility in especially a manufacturing environment. The next job role is incumbent manages and performs supplier scheduling and implementation of engineering changes for efficient manufacturing of products and component. The position supports supply chain performance efforts by monitoring and tracking supplier performance metric. So more of a supplier management role here. Too much mixing is taking place here. As far as vendor performance metric is concerned, it is something similar to what our customer expect from our own organization. It could be on time delivery or on time in full delivery, percentage of rejection, flexibility of the vendors, technical knowledge. There can be many performance metrics. It all depends upon your priority for the organization. So it is predominantly a work of a purchasing guy. So since it's a buyer planner role, possibly here they have given the task to manage the supplier performance. Next one is incumbent performs work to improve point of use material availability, applying root cause analysis and corrective action, provide material planning expertise to facility function in support of improving demand variability, forecast credibility and usability for the production planning. So, supporting demand variability could be by cushioning with the help of safety stock. We provide safety stock to give protection from demand as well as supply variability. Possibly, this could be one reason. Forecast credibility is one more thing which a supply chain in the recent time are handling as a demand planners. Okay, so they are responsible for doing a highly accurate forecasting so that there is a credibility in the system. So they are expecting you to know what are the methods available and how to make a proper or highly accurate forecasting. The some more additional information they have given in terms of Six Sigma, CPS could be internal role. Okay, then APIC certification, strong analytical and problem solving skill, and other seems to be more or less soft skill. Now, coming to Six Sigma, possibly they are talking in terms of analytical purpose. Now it's all replaced with the real analytics. No Six Sigma, the general job market, but still Caterpillar is seeking to Six Sigma. Apex certification, yes, many of the multinational organization now they look for Apex certification for filtering the candidates, nothing more. Okay, coming to this CSPC, I've just seen it is related to the security of the products, but I am not sure why a supply chain guy has to get involved in security of a product. Of course, you can see analytical skill is given because the title of the position says the analyst, material planning analyst. This is the certification they have put here, CSPC National Certification, and they are talking about highly desired customer consumer product safety commission, and this is not related with supply chain. So possibly you can see such mix up can happen and creates confusion in supply chain applicants, and this happens in a company like Caterpillar. so many things irrelevant, like you are seeing 500 million expense per analyst, and some other irrelevant things. On the other hand, if they are looking for a head of a supply chain, seems to be relevant up to 90%. One thing is clear, that the expectation is they need you to know in-depth understanding of how the entire operation happens, including the supply chain. And they are looking for some type of a globally recognized certification, apart from having analytical skills in the job. Okay. And as a background experience, they are saying general knowledge of production scheduling and capacity management. This is okay for a supply chain guy. Using MRP is fine, and they are referring some their own system, Lognet or MTS. They are similar to MRP. Knowledge and experience in material control, purchasing, parts distribution, inventory control, manufacturing engineering, operations, transportation, logistics. So I can assume this specification relates to a head of supply chain or director of supply chain, but the position says it's an analyst role. So you have to be careful. The specification job description can be like this, and you are expected to work apply for some job. Since there is an ambiguity in such a posting, possibly they are not getting sufficient candidates, and this post is lying at least for last 6 months. In any case, I am trying to do some of the job posting analysis in the future session also, so that you can get a clear view of what exactly employers are looking for. One is end-to-end supply chain knowledge. Second could be a global certification. Third one could be a analytical skill. And all this expertise we provide from our organization. You are welcome to visit these two sites, either for self-paced or live program. Also, you can reach our executive by using this WhatsApp number. If you need any clarification, you can reach through this number, or you can also type a comment in the YouTube so that our executive can reply back. And thanks for watching. Bye. Thank you. See you in the next session. Bye.